Hey, it's Tim. Today is September 29th, 2025, and I'm here at Hospitality Point in San Diego. Why? I don't know why. I was driving home from work. I saw this little place over here, and I thought, hey, that's kind of cool looking. Let's go take a look. We're gonna do a little tour of Hospitality Point. I have been parts of this area, but right now, this building behind me is the San Diego Lifeguard Service Building. And I don't really, it's not listed as headquarters. There's no history of the building. There's no history of the stuff. I can't find any cool information, but it's a neat looking building. And we're gonna look at that building. Then we're gonna look at some other things on Hospitality Point. There's lots of sailboats and oceanic things. And then we're gonna look at, there's a place over here called Marina Village, which is in sad shape, which used to be this beautiful, very islander, tropical kind of, I guess islander would be the kind of like the theming of this area over here. So we're gonna take a look at that. It looks horrible. We'll take a look, and there's a bunch of people living over here, and it's just kind of interesting. But I wonder, this building is cool. This is the lifeguard building, and it looks really neat. Let's take a look. And I'm standing on these rocks right here, and there's some secret creatures, some hidden creatures that are fluffy and cute, hiding within the rocks. Join me today as we explore Hospitality Point here in San Diego. So I think the building looks really cool. It looks very islander. It looks, it's built up on stilts, you know, like it's got the peaked roofs in the front. And if you look up top, there's like a lookout thing up there, like a lifeguard tower up top that's got the same themed pitch roof in the center. And it just looks, it's got a big wooden porch on it. Just kind of looks like it belongs in the South Pacific somewhere. It's very neat looking, the tower and stuff like that, and the construction and the trees around it and stuff. This is a big grassy area over here. We're gonna walk down here. I tried to find some history and some information about this building. It looks like somebody like Mr. Miyagi's house. It does have the Asian style to it, the Southern South Pacific kind of theming or style into the construction and the way it was designed. But I couldn't find anything on it. I was kind of bummed out because I thought there'd certainly be a write-up about this building. And it is the San Diego Lifeguard Services Station. I don't think it's the main headquarters. There are a lot of lifeguard trucks here in the parking lot. You know, the red ones, the red Toyotas for lifeguard duties. And there's also a boat dock over there. So if you're like out riding your jet ski or something like that and you get in trouble, or your boat or whatever, you're doing something dangerous, whatever, you get in trouble doing something, that they'll bring your boat here and impound it here, and you got to come get it. I've seen them towing jet skis in here all the time because people out here on the bay behaving improperly on their jet skis, and they get them, you know, drinking or whatever, and they get them impounded. Let's go see if we can find these little furry creatures that I found and evidence. Do some little hunting right here in these rocks. Okay, look, first of all, I saw this bucket of water, and then there was a towel, like a little thing down in there, and it's a nice little cave down there. And I was walking over here, there's another little towel right here, a little pad, and there's all these little nooks and crannies down in here. There's an airplane, and I was just standing over here minding my own business, and I almost stepped on something, and we're almost there. We gotta walk down there, but I was looking around, and it was really kind of neat. I was like, hey, look at that. Yeah, here's a look. Here's another one. There's a little like pad thing to lay on, and we go a little further. I saw another. Whoop! There's another like little bowl of water right here. See that little bowl of water? And then I looked up, and I saw this guy. He was just hanging out. He gave me a little meow, and then he gave me kind of a look, making sure I wasn't meaning any kind of ill business in his lair. I think I'm in his area. Probably keeps the rats and mice away. And he's not super. Oops, I wasn't filming him. Sorry. He's not super aggressive, but he does look like he's keeping an eye on me. He's a nice cat. Whoop, whoop, and I almost kind of stepped on him. I felt bad, but yeah, there might be some cats living in here. Several, more than one, maybe even. Cats living in these rocks. Oh, he's just laying down in the dirt over there. Oh, there he goes. He's scampering off. Where are you going, Mr. Kitty Cat? All right. Yeah, this is right outside the lifeguard building. It's very pretty here too, by the way. The breeze is blowing. The birds are singing and caw. What do the seagulls do? They screech, I guess. At this place right here. You know, I love like little. I want to go to Popeye's Village. Remember the movie Popeye? The little Popeye town. I don't remember what it's called, but There's a couple places I want to go visit, and that's somewhere over in Europe, Malta. I think it's on the island of Malta, where that village where they filmed Popeye, the movie Popeye with Robin Williams, and it's still there. They didn't tear the set down. They kind of made it into a tourist attraction. I want to go check it out. Anyway, all right, we're going to go over and figure out where the heck I left my car, and we're going to go see the next thing. Look at that. There's a dang bird sitting right on top of the hood of my car. I'm a Jeep Renegade. There's a seagull. I'm going to turn the car on and see what he does. Actually, I'll just try to unlock the doors first. I'm starting it with the remote. Oh, there he goes. I scared him. Ha! Get off of there. This is a native plant area. All right, just a little bit down the road from we're still on the hospitality point, but this is called Marina Village Conference Center. That sign tells us the office is this way to the left because we're standing in the parking lot. And over here is the Marina Village Conference Center, and the sunshine is shining, so it's kind of, we're going to walk in there and take a look. But there's the big, beautiful sign telling us Marina Village is here. Now, it's not shopping. It's like a conference center, so there's a lot of conference rooms and little you can have your wedding here, little, what do you call it? Like reception areas, things like that. And there's a boat docks and stuff. We're going to go over here and see how it's doing. It looks kind of messed up from the road. Let's approach the kiosk here at the Marina Village Conference Center, and the map telling us, so all the rooms have cool names. This is the Baja, the Spinnaker, the Catalina, the Bayview, the Dockside, the Seaside, the Marine, the Terrace, the Starbird. Is there a port? There's a Starbird. Where'd it go? There's a Starbird. Where's port? There's Anchor, the Snack Shack, Coral, and Vineyard. The Sunset Room up on the second floor, and Captain's. Let's go. I love these. Oh, and you are here. I love these nautical places that look very nautical. Ooh, speaking of nautical, that sign right there says nautical, but you can't see, it's too far away. Let's go look around. Look at offices, conference center, offices. We're gonna have to turn around so the sun's not bleaching you out. Let's see. So yeah, there's I went to a wedding reception here not too long ago for some friends of ours, maybe 2 years ago. Audrey and I came to Cherish's wedding reception, and a little known fact, it was listed as, in fact, I think it was in this room right over here. It was we didn't get the actual paper invitation, and it was listed as come in your pajamas. And so we did not. We came in our regular, somewhat decent dress, casual dress, casual business attire, and felt a little out of place. Yeah, I was right here in the starboard room, I think. Starboard room, which is open for the viewing. Yeah, you can have your, yep, that was it. It was in there. That's cool. I didn't even realize that it was right here, but this is where it was. And there's a little mini dance floor right there. You can have some dancing. And we did. And we had, it was where everybody had their pajamas on, and we had what do we have? Oh, it was right here. There was a table in the corner. I'm going inside. There was a table right here in the corner. It had Panda Express, and there was dancing, and it was fun. It was good. Anyway, look at these. These are nice. Look how nice this is. This is a nice room. Now that's like whitewashed kind of wood, wood siding, slat, tongue and groove stuff right there. Let's look around. So look over here. You can see the roof on this one. The roofs are all kind of falling apart. Like that one's caving in, and the roofing shingles are literally like blown off. The light fixtures are falling over. The wires are hanging out everywhere. Yeah, look at that. Kind of worse for wear. It looks like they're really kind of struggling to keep this place going. It is very quiet here, but I know there's people here because the doors are all open. Lots of doors are open. This over here is the Bayview room. This one's big. You could have your prom here. In fact, it was a long time ago, but I think my prom was here. I don't remember. I think it was back when I went to prom. You came, you danced like 2 dances, ate some food, and left. So let's look inside the Bayview room. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. They've got it's very kind of beat up, but you know what? It's neat looking. I'll bet this, like at the rope, the very nautical. Oh, and the view out the window of the boats. This is really cool. All right, very, very, I think it's, what do you say, 1970s, 1960s? I don't know. There's one lone leaf left behind from somebody's gala event. Got some light fixtures on the wall that are a little dated. The tables are dated. Of course, you put tablecloths over those. But this is inside. Oh, and there's the door is open and there's a beautiful breeze. This is cool. All right. The Bayview room here at the, where am I? Marina Village. Marina Village. You can go up the stairs, and that goes to some upstairs. Let's get a little. The door's open, so what the heck? Let's just cruise around inside. Get an aerial bird's eye. Oh, it looks cool. Look at the lamps hanging down. That's kind of neat. All right, let's go outside. There's these 3 poles right here that probably used to hold flags or signage or something. Maybe some banners. But not anymore. There's nothing hanging there. Let's look around. Look at, yeah. The landscaping, palm trees as normal, as usual for these kinds of areas. The roof, yeah, the roof is like missing tiles right there. Like totally blown off. And up there, it's probably just too expensive. And it's all shake shingle too. Wooden shake shingle. And that's frowned upon these days. They don't like that anymore. The fire department and insurance companies and things like that. Look, and you can come right out here onto the dock. This is pretty. What a beautiful place. Look at this. Look at this. And we're gonna walk all around until we get yelled at. Look at this little area. You can have cocktails on the veranda right here for your wedding. Or it might be the lanai. I don't know if that's the veranda or the lanai. Maybe you can help me with that. There's a nice room over there with a whole bunch of like glass windows around it. This is a nice place to have your party, your wedding, your funeral, whatever. This is the dockside room here. Oh, I see some sea lions. Oh, that's because I know where we are. Right out there in the water is a bait dock, and Audrey and I have taken the kayak out there, and there's a bait dock, a bait barge out there, and the sea lions all kind of hang out. You can't really see it from here. So there's a famous, I think it's a restaurant or restaurant and bar called the Marine Room, and this is not it. This is the Marine Room, but this is not the Marine Room. Let's peek inside. It looks like they're preparing for something. The tablecloths are out. The bar, that's a little place for the bar right there. Looks like they're going to be having some kind of shindig in here, especially because of the tablecloths. You know, let's peek under the tablecloth real quick and see what the tables look like. Let's do it. Let's look under. Oh, let's see. Oh, they're just tables. Okay, I thought they were gonna be really. I better fix that. Okay, good. All right, that's the Marine Room. This one's called the Nautical Room. Oh, look at this. This one has like some kind of cool bandstand or something here. Yeah, the band you could rent this room and have your party, and the band could come up here. Blink 182 could be playing here, or your favorite band, Lawrence Welk, whatever you like, can be right there playing. This is screaming 1987, maybe 1982. I'm going to go 1982. Look at these beautiful tables and the woodwork and the craftsmanship of the tables. And yeah, okay. Wow, if you had a band playing right there, this room is very, very small. Very small. It would just blow the mind and doors off of everybody. There's a janitorial man out there. He's probably going to kick me out. Gotta watch out. He's going to get after me. Oh, he's just getting some things out of the maintenance area. Okay, this is Building E Conference Center. Building E over here. I can't imagine anybody ever needing this many conference rooms all at once. Ooh, look at this is the seaside room. Seaside. I can't imagine anybody needing this many, conference rooms all at the same time. There's so many of them. Oh, look. There's a photo. So somebody got married here. Oh, the screen changed. Seaside Marina. Wedding venue. They're like cleaning, getting it ready. There's a golf cart in there. This one's a little newer. It's been painted. It's kind of, it's got the fake bamboo metal chairs inside. Let's go over and look outside on the. Oh yeah, look at this. This is nice. This room looks like it's been heavily maintained. It's got different kind of door handles there. There's a guy in there mopping. I always don't want to like disturb people working, and they wonder why the heck I'm filming them and talking to them, but not to them. I'm talking about them, but not to them. That's kind of rude. There's a nice big porch right here. This is nice. This is looking pretty good. Okay. Ooh, I just caught a whiff of something that smells like fresh cut laundry and roses and pineapple. I don't know what that is. That's weird. Let's look over here. This is called the Sunset Room, or building. This is like the Sunset Building. I'm kind of impressed not impressed, but excited that all the doors are open, so I can just walk in. Look at these places. Right here on the dock. Here's like an outside look at the Marina Village, as it would look if you were, well, if you're standing where I am, because that's where I am filming that. But yeah, that's nice. The sun's shining on it. Let's peek in here. Okay, look, they've got flyers here. Sunset first floor venue, very nicely adorned, and you can have your corporate, your weddings, rehearsal dinners, birthdays, and anniversaries. The stunning views from this elevated venue are sure to exceed your expectations. This location allows for an elegant yet coastal celebration with gorgeous sunsets with its picturesque setting. The venue is a perfect spot for intimate gatherings. And it's sponsored by Ranch Events. Here we go. The Sunset Room. Let's peek inside. Oh gosh. Dude, look at somebody. The door handles are kind of. All right, I'm like nitpicking. I gotta stop that. But look, yeah, look at that. That's nice. Nice big ballroom for your wedding with the glass out overlooking the water and stuff. That's cool. Let's see what's over here. Oh, they have even got restrooms. Definitely a plus. Creepy stairwell. It goes up to. Let's go up here. Let's go up here and see what's up here on these stairs. There's no tikis in here though. I wish there was tikis. Let's look up here at the upper level. Just touring. I wonder if they keep the doors open to keep the place aired out, because it's really hot up here. Oh, look at this. Look at this place. This is nice. Dude, I want to have my event here if I were to have one. Look at the view out here at the boats and stuff. Look at this. Oh. Look, there's a full bar over here. Got the open beam ceilings. This is nice. You could turn this. They should turn this into a total tiki place. Look at this. There's like a full-on bar here. With it has nothing in it, right? But it's ready to go. It's ready to go for customers and guests and alcohol and lemonade and all that kind of stuff. There's a full-on dance floor here with a stage. Okay. I don't know what this is right here. DJ? Yeah, this is the DJ booth. DJ, you can have your DJ in here. This is fantastic. Look at that. I love it. It's picturesque. Picturesque. There's a yellow building over there. It says Marina Village. I wonder what that is. It's way over there. Way over yonder. Beyond the boats and ships. Check this out. They've got one of these long bars right here. Like if you don't want to dance, everybody else is dancing, you're kind of feeling like kind of awkward. I don't want to dance. You can just kind of settle up next to the bar here. Put out the vibe. All right, that was the Sunset Room upstairs. Let's get out of here before I get in trouble. And I just came down like one flight of stairs and it's like 15 degrees cooler down here. Okay. Heading out the door. You can have 282 people in here too if you want. 282. All right, outside. Restrooms. Let's see, there's the captain's quarters, captain's room. This is fun. I had no idea this was gonna be fun like this. Captain's room. This one looks locked up. Oh. Looks like the door latch is broken. Let's see if there's a door. It's 5 o'clock, they gotta be locking up soon. Okay. see some other people walking around. Yeah, there's quite a few other people walking around. Very nice, like courtyard right here. The tree making shade. That's a nice tree. Except it's lifting up all the concrete. God, there I go complaining again. Gotta stop doing that. All right, I think we kind of walked it. What am I going to title this video? All right, I'm at the very south end of the property now, and there's a newer building here. This one has like Spanish tiles on the roof and stuff, and it has a very Spanish mission theme to it. You know, it doesn't fit the motif of the nautical, these buildings over here, these nautical buildings with nautical themes and stuff. But this one's called the Baja Room, so it has a slightly Mexican nautical theme to it. But this building looks like a Mexican hacienda. It's kind of cool looking. It looks like a mission out front. It has a theme. It has a theme. It's not nautical, except for the Baja word. But look, it's even got these like cool, like it looks like a Spanish Mexican adobe, I don't know, what do you call it? A hacienda. It looks like a hacienda. Let's go inside. I'm kind of excited. Let's go inside. The door was open. I'm gonna go look inside. Okay, this looks like the front door right here, where you would go in, but the door, it's got a little. This probably used to be a fountain at one time, and now it's, yeah. See, it was a fountain, and now it just has some plants growing in it. I'm kind of excited about this one because it doesn't fit the theming. Oh look, there's like a veranda, a patio. What do you call this? It's the patio area. I wish I was better with words. I'm always at a loss for words, but this is like a Mexican patio area, the Spanish hacienda, if you will, outside. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. I bet it will be promising. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Here's the door. Yeah, it's gonna get busted. Oh, yeah, look at this. Oh, this screams 1980. 1982, something like that. But it still has, look at this, it's got this like weird molding right here around the thing. And then, here's the entrance. Looks like you're entering into a large Mexican, the floor's sticky right there. Whoa. Sticky, something on the floor. Look at this, like grand entryway here. It almost looks like an abandoned restaurant. Like a restaurant that's been abandoned, but it's you can hold your wedding. This is kind of cool. If you're having like a Spanish wedding or something, you come here. It's an older building, I guess, but look at the brick right there, the brickwork, the fine brickwork right here. Veneer, the brick veneer. Actually, that's just like stucco, I think. Let's look around here. Look, what's back here? This building probably has its own giant kitchen or restrooms. Ooh, that's kind of scary because hey, that light's on. Like, I'll bet you. Ooh, hey, that light just came on. That's creepy. Now I'm a little frightened. Okay, I'll bet you, I wouldn't be surprised the doors are open and stuff. Oh, there's somebody left some baby's breath right there. I'll bet you didn't know I knew what that was. Okay, look, here's the bar right here. Dancing area, possibly. Oh no, the dancing area is probably over here because there's a grandstand area here for the band to play. Have the band right up here. There's me in the mirror right there. This is great. This is great. View of the boats outside. Let's look down in here. What's in here? Look at this. It even has like the Mexican hacienda balcony thing going on. Look at this. This is neat. I feel like I'm watching Zorro. Have you ever watched Zorro on the Disney, what was on? I think it was on the Mickey Mouse Club. It was a 10-minute episodes of Zorro, and then they made it into a movie with Guy. What's that guy's name? The guy from Lost in Space. I always forget his name. Guy something. Anyway, look at this. Like, balcony. Look, you come up here and, you can throw the bouquet from up here. The ladies would be down there, and you throw, the ladies would be down there, and you throw the bouquet over. There's a balcony. Let's see if this, I'm like totally nosing around this place. Some funny, that goes out to the roof. Yeah, that's the roof. We don't want to go out there, but this is kind of cool. It's the Hacienda de Baja Room. Look at the floor, even looks like authentically wooden with like some concrete. You got the Spanish tiles on the floor, the ugly stucco from the Spanish days. of old California. Looks like this used to be outside in there because that's like a canvas top. So this used to be outside, I think. All right, look at this special ceiling. The what do you call that? Coffered ceilings there. Okay, very restaurant-y. That is the Baja Room Hacienda style from 1980. Actually, I think this was probably built a little bit later because it's a different themed building, but it has the same 1980s theming, you know, like or style or whatever. This is interesting right here. Okay, let's go outside. All right, I couldn't find any like real history of this fantastically old Marina Village Conference Center area, but I did find this. Marina Village in San Diego began with the opening of a conference center in September of 1980, which explains the 1980s, early 1980s decor. It's not 60s or 70s, as I thought it might be. Shows you what I know. 1980. But before that, it began with the opening of the conference center in September 1980, following a period of tenant dissatisfaction and a delayed but ultimately successful grand opening event. The site was originally a public park dedicated in 1962, and the city is currently pursuing long-term leases for redevelopment of the area, and it seeks new proposals from developers. So if you're interested, they're looking for you. If you've got a bunch of cash, you want to build a hotel resort, this would be a great place for a hotel resort, but as long as they make it into tiki, modern tiki type architecture, that would be fine, because that fits the area. They'll probably build some kind of big stucco square building. It'll be ugly as all get out. So key historical points. 1962, the site of the current Marina Village was dedicated as a public park, and the marina probably too as well. In 1980, the grand opening of the Marina Village Conference Center and its initial shops took place in September. I wonder if it had like retail stores and stuff. There's a whole bunch of little buildings. This would be like, it looks like Seaport Village. So I wonder if they maybe had it originally designed to be like retail, and they were going to have different, you could have your store shops and store and stuff like that in here. Also, the shop owners expressing unhappiness about the perceived lack of business. It's hard to get here, to be honest with you. You had to kind of meander around a bunch of things and kind of go off the main beaten path and come around this thing and go over that thing and under that and over around there. And it was kind of hard to get to. But Marina Village. I guess there's nothing else to say about Marina Village here in the downtown San Diego Mission Bay area. And so I'm going to leave it at that. Hey, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you watched. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And we're at the end now, which means congratulations to you. You've made it to the end of another video. Boring. From Tim. Anyway, hey, I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. Oh, and if you're interested, I'll put a video right here that the algorithm will select specifically for you. It's going to be right here in this corner. You can watch it. Just click it and you can watch it. Also, I would love it if you subscribed or you bought me a coffee or you just liked it. I look at that stuff. If you like it, I like it. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, if I can come up with any good ideas. If you have an idea, give me an idea for a video.